Hi everyone, it's Rebecca from RebeccaAutry.com, and I'm going to go through my stuff from VBS of 2016 and go through and see what stuff I might go ahead and keep. And so I first wanted to wish you guys all a great VBS 2016 season. I know some of you are already done, some of you are still in the midst of the weeks. Ours is already done, and so we're now looking towards 2017. And I just want to remind you, we're not finished with 2016. We still have all our post VBS items. For instance, I'm sending out postcards to all the kindergartners I had this year to remind them of our summer program that we have, as well as our back to school items in the fall. And so I want you guys to be encouraged to do that too. Keep going with the VBS themes and the lessons, and remind your kids of the songs that they learned, the lessons they learned, the motto and the verses that will stick with them. Just a while ago we had some of the songs playing and my kids were doing the little dance and singing with them. So let's get to it. Some of the things that I had these Christmas bulbs as the bubbles in the water area, and I'm going to keep these and make them into planets, and I'll probably decorate them. I'm not quite sure how yet, but I'm sure I'll do a video on those. So your guess is as good as mine of what's in my containers here. In this bag I have these. They're actually book covers, but I saw a kindergarten class that had them and put them on the backs of the seats, and you just flip out the bottom part, and it's great to hold all their stuff. And we used them this year. All the things that we had for each lesson we put in the backs of their things, and at the end of the week they were able to take theirs home. So I have plenty of these, and I plan on using them again this coming year. So those I'm going to keep. Here's some more. Here's all my lanterns that are all tangled up. I haven't seen any lanterns in any of the images that have been provided so far, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these or not. All these are the Hugs drink containers emptied, and I use Christmas lights, the big outside lights, and they're just taped on there, and you can see that, and it's just got paper, it's taped on there, and plug them in. They make great lanterns. They don't give off a lot of light. So we'll see if it does. I had the Promotional CD. I was given one of the Submerged starter kits. I didn't ask for it, but I was appreciative of receiving it. This Promotional DVD came in it, and I might go ahead and keep this just to remind myself of past year's items. If you've not visited my blog, it's RebeccaAutry.com, and you can see from the Agency D3 to Journey Off the Map to now Submerge, and starting of Galactic Starveyors, and I have most of the music on there. And here's some red material that I had a roll that I got for like $1. There's a lot of red in the pictures for Galactic Starveyors, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I'm not sure what I'll use it for. I'll figure something out. These were great, these canvas bags. I had gotten them from a churchyard sale, so I actually didn't pay for these. I also had iron-ons, and here's one of them, which I accidentally did this one upside down. But here's the top, and you can tell the image is upside down. So this one I might go ahead and get rid of. If I can figure out a way to get that off, I might reuse it. But those I'm going ahead and keeping. And here's another Christmas ornament that I'm going to keep and make into a planet. Here's my leaves. There are pictures with trees in them, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use these or not. So I'm going to put those to the side. I know I mentioned in one video that I had a whole bunch of these balloons. I am going to keep all of these. Blowing them up makes great big circles. And I'm going to plan on making paper maches. And yes, I may be a VBS geek, but I'm going to start now and start doing one a month. That way it'll give me 12 big huge planets. And I probably won't use them in my classroom because the classroom is the clubhouse. However, I'll probably use these to use in our hallway, or as well as give them for whoever decorates our sanctuary. We also donate all our most of our creations for decorations. We donate to, this year we did primarily to one church, the church I work for during the week. They're doing a backyard VBS, and I gave them some decorations as well as some of the material to help with theirs. They're going inner city, so that's pretty awesome. I will keep my scissors, always very handy. Let's see what else is in here. There's a lot of stuff. Some more balloons, more canvas bags. I want to show you guys this. This is our VBS snack list. I'll provide that on my website as well. Generally, the lady and gentleman who do our snacks for VBS, they do a wonderful job, and they pretty much keep to the same thing every year. We know that we have a lot of children that have allergies, and so we try to make sure we have things that they can still eat. So these are great. Some of these things you might be able to incorporate in your church VBS. I will also provide an alternate craft ideas as well as other food ideas that you might be able to incorporate into your year next year. Here's some of my papers from my parent letters. And one thing I didn't do well this year, and that was reading the letters, and I should have, because I couldn't remember what to tell parents what to bring. So this is one of my letters, and I'm going to read this and reread it. That way I'm prepared more so for next year. As my battery's running low, so I'm going to try to hurry up. Here's some streamers. I'm going to keep all these red. Like I said, there's a lot of red in the pictures so far, so I'm going to keep those. Real quick, let's see. I have more papers. Day one of Zacchaeus. I probably won't keep this. This is the leader devotion. We do armbands for VBS, and this is a helpful guide of what color. We do have a van ministry that goes and picks up kids, so some of our children in our classroom may be one color for the area. Like I'm kindergarten, so my color is in preschool, but if we have a van child, then they have another color. I have some labels, a whole pack of labels, mailing labels, and these are very helpful. I labeled all their bags, and if you can do it ahead of time, that is wonderful. It saves you time, and make sure you have them done every day. It also makes it easier to label any of their crafts as well as their bags. Like we do a VBS store, so it was helpful to have everything labeled on their bag, so when they went in, they already knew what was in there. They already knew their bag, and when we put them down, because we break for snack, and then we go in for our last ceremony for VBS, and stuff gets put in places, so it's very nice to have everything labeled. I have more streamers. Here's all my tea lights and LED lights that I used for my control panel. I haven't seen a whole lot of things on the clubhouse pictures, but I'm going to keep these, and I might use these for something else. Maybe not for VBS, but for something else. Keeping glue sticks. Yeah, let's see. I have this white, it's actually a book cover, and I used it for various things. I'll probably keep that and use that. I have a Country Made container. I'm not quite sure what I'll use this for, but it's good to have. I'm doing another VBS for the church that I work for, and so they're doing Egypt, and any container, spray paint it, you can make it into vases, so I'm going to actually keep that for there. That's pretty much the stuff that I have in my container. Everything is pretty much the same. Other things that I found that I had, this was actually from a table centerpiece that was from, it was like an end of the year party for Boy Scouts, or maybe even Cub Scouts, I'm not sure. But we put tea lights in the middle, put this in the middle on top of a silver shiny piece of board, and it lit it up. It was kind of neat, so I'm keeping those. The lady who does the food snack things might like that idea, but she might do something different. I had these, and I used these lanterns for my daughter's frozen party, and I'm actually going to keep these, and we're going to make them into planets and have those lit up probably in the hallway somewhere. Then a friend of mine gave me all these stars, and there's lanterns and they have stars. These will probably go in the hallway. Great things to keep. Then I also found a whole bunch of confetti of stars, so I'm keeping those as well. And I believe that's all I have right here. But so those are some of the things I'm keeping from this VBS going into next year. So, thank you.